Hey, sup, it's Edmund Low here. You found this page through my email list or Facebook group, or maybe someone told you about it and somehow you got here. Now, here's what's going down. I'm throwing a limited time, once in a blue moon blowout deal that for the longest time is reserved only for my personal mentorship clients that have paid anywhere from $2,500 to $25,000. But on this page, you get all access pass to my marketing courses, templates and swipes at a tiny fraction of the overall price. So you understand why I cannot let this run open-ended. There's a time that I was about to leave my small home office, and prior to this, I just moved here at the near start of the COVID-19 lockdowns, and with nowhere to really go in this couple of years, I spent most of my time cranking out courses after courses and anything to help my clients in this challenging time. Now, looking back, I realized that nearly half the masterclass courses that you see on this page were made while I was here. Now, my next move is the biggest life decision yet. You see, my sister's hotel career is taking her to Singapore, and that means my aging mother will be on her own. So that's kind of why I decided to move back to our place in Johor. And to celebrate still being alive and healthy after this crazy couple of years, I thought of doing one final hoorah before I just move out, right? And that's kind of why I'm announcing the special one-of-a-kind Masterclass Bundle. Now, if you want to just see the good stuff, you can take a preview by checking out each and every one of the masterclass courses I have for you included in this bundle below this video. But with that said, while you're watching this video, let me just give you a quick or a brief rundown on each and every one of the courses, starting off with the Facebook Ads Mastery. Now, this is one of the earliest paid advertising methods that I've mastered, and this remains one of the easiest social media marketing skills anyone can learn today. So in this step-by-step video training, I walk you through the steps on how to advertise on Facebook with a small budget of a few dollars a day before you scale. And this is the same social media skill that I use to market my digital products, my webinars, my services, and even live events. And for the record, I used to teach this in my live workshops, and this alone is worth many times more than what I'm asking for on this page. But hey, we're just getting started. Let's move on, all right? Now, the next part, all right? Now, YouTube is the next paid advertising method I picked up right after Facebook. And for a while, I have to say that it was kind of like beneath my radar and beneath my notice. But since then, I've generated thousands of leads and made 6 figures from YouTube ads alone, running it through my webinars and digital offers. So in this special YouTube Ads Mastery training, I show you how to script your video ad, how to shoot it using a smartphone. In fact, any smartphone with a dual camera would be quite suffice, right? You don't need any fancy gadgets or even expensive tools to make this work. And I'm also going to show you how to create your YouTube ad campaign every step of the way, all the targeting you can do and try. And just a heads up, it's not the same as Facebook, all right? And of course, how you can also do the remarketing. And if you want to know how you can find and enroll clients to your digital marketing services, then this course is for you. And the reason why 6-Figure Agency Secrets is named that way is because that's exactly how much I made rendering the same skill to other business owners alongside running my own online business. And I get it. It can be kind of awkward and challenging to get questions like, all right, where and how do I find these clients? Like, what do I say to them? What if I'm totally new and I don't have credibility to show yet? All right, how much should I charge? How do I go about onboarding this new client if this is my first time doing it? So I know that it kind of feels overwhelming for a beginner. And you know what? I know how that felt because I went through all the scenarios I've just mentioned. And thankfully, I've discovered the answers to all of this and found my calling in creating this program. And since then, many of my students have followed the same course and are making income for not only themselves, but also for the clients that they're serving through adding lots of value. And interestingly, most of them started out with no prior experience and connections themselves. So you're going to discover where to find and how to start enrolling qualified happy clients to your own digital agency and do all this even if you are working alone. Next, Funnels Masterclass. And I think those who know me will know that I've created multiple doses of funnels throughout my online career, and I'm going to show how it's done, including the intricate setup process. And this is the best strategy to remain profitable, even if you're facing rising ad spend or rising ad costs year on year on any platform. So the video training goes into how to create a sales funnel, offer ideas for each step of the product staircase so that they don't compete against each other. How do you price them strategically? And you get to see some of my funnel offers as real-life case studies as well. All right. And next part, I think it's just as integral, is copywriting masterclass, because most, if not all of my sales letters, I would say all of them in fact, they follow the same exact formula that can be summed up in very few specific steps. And this is backed by hundreds of personally written sales copies and millions of dollars generated. And the cool part is that you can do this even if you're new or you never wrote a sales copy before. And I'm also going to cover sales video formula, which is like, I would say it's about 80% of the same, with a few differences and nuances. And you get to also swipe my references to some of my best-selling sales letters that I've ever written, all right? And naturally, the next thing you're also going to get is email masterclass. And this is based on my personal experience writing thousands and thousands of emails. And very frankly, I kind of like stopped counting already for quite a while. And for years, I've been making money day in, day out, just sending emails to my database. Now, this is a 9-part course. I go over on the ideas, angles, and promotion email formulas that you can use to not only launch your new products, but you can also keep selling your same product or service and make it evergreen for weeks, months, and possibly years. Okay. Now, if I were to single out the one thing that saved my business and kept the show running, it will be this. You see, when my seminar business grounded to a halt due to the COVID lockdowns, I turned to webinars. And I have to say though, of course, webinars have been around for much longer, and I have to say it evolved a lot in the last couple of years alone. So in this course that was previously reserved only for myself and my personal clients, I go over how I structure a 90-minute webinar presentation, how I use this model to sell offers up to $1,000 or even send to application forms, and the follow-up sequence for the leads before and after the webinar, the works basically, all right? And before I was doing paid advertising, I was doing product launches for more than 13 years, and that's how I made my first 7 figures online. So 2 dozen best-selling products on JVZoo, Warrior Plus, and ClickBank later, I decided to reveal the elaborate process from A to Z in this one-of-a-kind course called the Launch Masterclass. Because for the longest time, this has been, I would say, a private insider info, and it was only a reference for myself and the partners I was working with. Now, if you're going to be doing launches or you plan to do it, then this is going to save you a lot of guesswork and a lot of costly mistakes. So I go over the offer planning, the platform to get on, the setup, what to prepare your affiliates, okay, where do we find them, the launch date planning, the affiliate contest, where and how to approach affiliates, how do you promote your product on launch day, literally the works. So if you do it right, a single launch can pay off for the rest of the month even, right? You can make your money income like 5-figure pay weeks, pay months, or even 6 figures for that matter, all right? And the next one, I think the title kind of says it all, how to create digital offers that can be sold at price range of $200 to $500. And it's kind of apt that I call this the middle ticket masterclass. Now, this is for anyone that wants to sell their own quality courses and have people no comms paying for these prices, and at the same time you don't want to be doing any manual or service-based work. That's kind of why I call it the middle ticket course, all right? Now, what's interesting is that I used to hold a live workshop on this. In fact, I did that only once, and since then the entire training has been available only online. And to round up everything, I'm going to conclude this with the high ticket masterclass. And now, if you look at this right now, yep, I didn't plug this number from anywhere. It's about how to enroll clients that will pay you $2,500 to $25,000 each. And it's very real to me, and it can be to you too if you choose to not only believe and also follow a particular process. Now, this is for coaches, trainers, consultants, and anyone that wants to attract premium, high-level clients. And you have to understand that the mindset for high ticket is vastly different from people that just want to buy products, all right? It's just very different. So if you want to discover the specific process to filter and qualify clients to work with you, how to position yourself as the authority figure and go premium with you, then this is a must-get course, all right? And just a heads up, I used to teach this before as well, and this was taught only once in my live event called Unlimited High Ticket Mastermind in Malaysia. And I even had clients that flew from around the world to be here for like a few days of transformation as well, all right? But you get access to this whole thing online. And I think there's quite a list that I've shared with you, but I tell you what, let's just do a quick summary on everything that you get, all right? Starting with Facebook Ads Mastery, YouTube Ads Mastery, 6-figure agency, Webinar Masterclass, Email Masterclass, Funnel Masterclass, Copywriting Masterclass, Launch Masterclass, Mid-Ticket Masterclass, and High-Ticket Masterclass. And that's a total of 10 programs here with a total value of $40,000. That's right. The overall total value is $40,000. Now, of course, I'm not going to charge you $40,000 or 40 grand for that matter, okay? In fact, it's going to be just a tiny fraction of its overall cost and value. Because as I mentioned at the start of this video, most of the courses are made for my mentorship clients and live workshop participants. And they are paid anywhere from $2,500 to $25,000 to access any or some of these programs, right? But here's the thing. Only for today and while you're on this page, right? And while this special deal is in effect, I'm going to let you get all 10 of my masterclass courses and save a whopping 98.75%. That's right. So You can get instant access for only $497, or you can also opt for the easy payment plan. And at this rate, this is a crazy steal, all right? And you have to be a lot crazier to not take this up, all right? So you can snap out all my masterclass courses by clicking on the order button below and go through the secure checkout process. And I just want to let you know that there's going to be no bumps and no OTOs or one-time offers, because what you see is what you get. So this is the first time I'm doing such a deal, and it's probably going to be my last as well. So you're going to see on this page that there is a timer that I've already set. And once the timer has hit 0, I'm going to be removing this page. It's going to be done by automation, by the way. And if you want to get any of my courses later, you'll need to enroll for each of them at their individual prices. So with that said, if you want to get a great deal on the best courses, templates, and swipes I have to offer that I've produced throughout my online career, then you really need to act now. Click on the buy button below, get everything on this page, and avoid paying more while this lasts. So my name is Edmund. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you inside.